Kelvin Gastelum, given what's at stake and the fact that he's in his prime, is this the toughest fight of your career?
No.
In terms of his skill set, what have you got to be wary of?
He's got a few weapons, very limited. Not like me. I've got a whole range of weapons, but the few weapons he has, he uses them very well. I can't remember the last time I saw him throw a kick.
A lot of his pre-fight talk has been about how you don't deserve to be where you are just because he feels he's had it harder to get to the title. What's your response to that?
Oh, boo-hoo. I mean, I've done more in a year than a lot of these people have done in their whole careers in the UFC, so I've had it a lot harder. I've been fighting, out of the UFC and fighting tough guys as well, guys who weren't getting tested as well, all over the world. So, yeah, my work speaks for itself if you actually do your research, but whatever they want to say, cry me a river.
Are we going to see a finish in this fight? Kelvin's never been knocked out. I think that would be quite the feather in your cap to, not only win the title, but to be the first guy to knock out Kelvin Gastelum.
Well, it's going to be my first time winning a belt, and it's going to be the first time Kelvin's finished in a bad version.
When you look at the skill set that Kelvin is bringing into this, does he present anything to you that you haven't seen before?
Nope. That I haven't seen before? Nope.
You keep saying throughout this week that he has a soft body. Why is that? What do you see?
Look at him. He does have a soft body. And when he poses, he has to flex. He has to hold it in. But that's just me observing. I'm not trying to throw shade. I just call a spade a spade. Fuck, that rhymed. But yeah, just he does have a soft body, but he's also got a big head, and that's why he can take a lot of punishment. And I'm willing to deliver.
When you visualize this fight, what do you see? What do you expect us to see on Saturday?
Expect me to just keep touching him. I keep touching him, and he'll keep trying to touch me, but I'll keep touching him and making him pay. And eventually, what's happened is going to happen. The cards will fall where they may.
So someone actually on Instagram kind of pointed out to me that everyone keeps saying, "Oh, I fought an old Anderson." Anderson's beat a lot of guys he's beat when they were younger. He fought Belfort when he was old, Jacare when he was old, Bisping when he was old, Marquardt when he was old, and the list goes on. So I don't know why people aren't considering that. These guys that he's dropping, they just literally doing this and just getting hit. Anderson's a different kind of beast, so that's why getting ready for him, I felt, was harder physically and also a harder fight to deal with than Kelvin.
And last question, this is for Israel. Right over here. How much of an advantage do you think it is that you did get to fight at UFC 234 and you're just riding this momentum as opposed to Kelvin, who had to reset?
So you said that word, momentum. Momentum's a powerful force. Keeps on rolling. And April 13th, I'm going to roll over Kelvin.
What do you think of your opponent, Gastelum?
I don't think of him. I honestly don't. I just think about me and what I'm going to do to him.
Are there any weaknesses that you see in his game that you want to exploit?
A lot of things. I can poke holes in a lot of things, but, I'd rather just show you.
April 13th, 2013. I'm sure you heard this when the man won tough.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's fighting for the title on April 13th. How are you going to ruin that nice little story?
Hold up. Let me check. Yeah, I fought the same night in Arizona against the fucking Juice Monkey Italian. So he can't ruin my story. That was about a year ago. So I'm just keeping that same energy. It's all momentum. It's significant for him. He already had a shine on that day a few years ago, and good for him. Now it's my turn.
You see this fight going?
I see this fight going my way. For me, I see him initially trying to wrestle straight away off the bat while he's dry. He's going to try and grapple with me, and he's going to find out why that was a mistake almost instantly. So, yeah, I welcome it, and he can go back to striking, panic striking, and then eventually he'll go back to wrestling again when he gets hurt, and it'll be all over.
He's never been knocked out.
Yeah, this is the first time for everything.
Rico on the beat, bitch. Adesanya.
I mean, that's a knockdown.
I mean, that's a knockdown. I feel like this may be Gastelum's round. It could be 2-2 going into the fifth.
That is the most hurt we've ever seen Israel Adesanya for sure to fight. The most adversity he's ever felt.
He's been hurt twice this fight.
Yes.